These are the push-ups that finally grew my chest. You can also do it. If your chest looks flatter than a pancake, no matter how many push-ups you grind out, it's not your genetics, it's your execution. Let me show you. Most guys pump like this, and it turns push-ups into an arm and shoulder punishment session instead of chest sculpture. I've been there. Back when I started, I was like that guy at the office who works 12-hour days but never gets promoted. I was putting in the work, hundreds of push-ups every week, but getting zero results where it mattered. My triceps were getting jacked, my shoulders were constantly sore, and my chest still looked like I'd been skipping upper body day since birth. At one point, I actually thought maybe my genetics were programmed to hate chest development. Like being born with a sports car engine, but bicycle brakes. Spoiler alert, it wasn't my DNA, it was my technique. I was basically doing tricep push-ups in disguise, like ordering a pizza for your chest, but your arms ate the entire delivery before it reached the destination. The foundation, push-up biomechanic. That actually work. The fix is simpler than most people think, but it requires understanding your body like a mechanic understands an engine. First, the 45-degree elbow rule. Your elbows need to be at exactly 45 degrees from your torso. Why? Think of your chest muscles like the cables on a suspension bridge. They run at a specific angle. Hit that angle perfectly, and all the tension goes exactly where you want it. Go wider than 45 degrees, and it's like trying to use a screwdriver as a hammer. Wrong tool for the job, and your shoulders take all the punishment. Go narrower, and you've turned your chest workout into arm day at the gym. Second, lead with your sternum, not your ego. Here's where most people mess up. They think push-ups are about getting their nose to the floor, so they dive down headfirst like a swimmer going for gold. Wrong movie, wrong protagonist. Your chest should be the star of this show. First to approach the floor, first to rise up. Think of it like parking a car. You don't lead with the bumper, you line up the whole vehicle properly. Third, the hand placement science. Your hands should be slightly wider than shoulder width, positioned directly under your chest, not your shoulders. It's like the foundation of a house. Get the base wrong, and everything above it suffers. Fourth, the squeeze secret. Here's the game changer that nobody talks about. On the way up, don't just push the floor away. Actively try to squeeze your hands together. You won't actually move them, but this isometric tension is like flexing your bicep while doing curls. It's the difference between just moving weight and actually building muscle. The moment I applied these mechanics, my chest lit up like a dashboard warning light. That's when I realized push-ups weren't the problem. I was. Quick question, when you do push-ups, where do you actually feel the burn? Chest, arms, or shoulders? Drop it below. I'm betting most of you feel it everywhere except where you should, like trying to start a fire, but the smoke keeps going in your eyes instead of the kindling, catching flame. The progressive system, your push-up evolution. Here's the reality check. Even once you nail the form, you can't just repeat the same push-up variation forever and expect different results. That's like going to the same restaurant, ordering the same meal every day, and wondering why you're not experiencing new flavors. Think of push-up progression like climbing a corporate ladder. You don't jump from mailroom to CEO overnight. You master each level, prove yourself, then earn the promotion to the next challenge. Level D, incline push-ups, the learning phase. Start with your hands elevated on a bench, couch, or stairs. This is like learning to drive in an empty parking lot before hitting the highway. The reduced angle lets you focus on perfecting the chest-first mechanics without fighting your full body weight. It's not about being weak, it's about being smart. Even professional athletes use regression exercises to perfect their form. Think of it as building the muscle memory blueprint that'll serve you at every level. The science, incline, reduces the load to about 40 to 60% of your body weight, allowing your nervous system to learn the movement pattern while your muscles adapt to the specific demands. Level C, standard push-ups, the foundation. This is the classic move, but when done with proper biomechanics, it feels completely different. It's like the difference between driving a car with the parking brake on versus with it off. Same vehicle, totally different experience. When you lock in the chest-first mechanics, standard push-ups stop being just another exercise and become the cornerstone of real chest development. The science. At this angle, you're pressing approximately 65 to 70% of your body weight, creating optimal mechanical tension for muscle growth in the pectoral region. Level B, deficit push-ups, the range extender. Place your hands on books, blocks, or push-up handles to drop deeper than floor level. This is like upgrading from regular TV to 4K. Same content, dramatically better experience. The extra range of motion stretches your pecs at the bottom position, creating what scientists call stretch-mediated hypertrophy. It's like stretching a rubber band to its limit. When it snaps back, it's got more power. The science. The extended range increases time under tension and activates more muscle fibers through the stretch reflex. Studies show that exercises with greater range of motion produce superior muscle growth. Level A, decline push-ups, the intensity amplifier. Feet elevated, chest down toward the floor. Suddenly, gravity becomes your personal trainer, and not the friendly kind. More of your body weight shifts to your upper chest and shoulders, creating an overload that your muscles can't ignore. It's like upgrading from a regular workout to training at high altitude. Everything becomes more challenging, but the adaptation is incredible. The science, decline position increases the load to approximately 75 to 85% of body weight while shifting emphasis to the upper pectoral fibers, creating the coveted upper chest development. Level S, advanced variations, the mastery level. Once you've conquered decline push-ups, welcome to the advanced class. Archer push-ups, like learning to write with your non-dominant hand, challenges unilateral strength and coordination. Diamond push-ups, hands form a diamond shape, targeting triceps and inner chest like a laser beam. Planche push-ups, the PhD level of push-ups, requiring core strength that would make gymnasts jealous. One-arm push-ups, the ultimate party trick that's actually a legitimate strength feat. The resistance revolution. Here's the mistake that keeps most people stuck in mediocrity. They think progress means racing to the hardest variation possible. But muscle growth doesn't come from rushing to the finish line. It comes from gradually increasing the challenge, like slowly turning up the heat on a muscle-building furnace. If you find a level you like, don't feel pressured to move up immediately. Instead, make it harder by adding external resistance, weighted vest. Suddenly, your body becomes a walking barbell. 10 push-ups feel like 50, and your chest doesn't care that it's body weight. It only responds to the total load. Resistance bands. Attach them to your back for variable resistance that increases as you push up, like fighting against a bungee cord that gets stronger. Time manipulation. Slow down the descent to 3 to 5 seconds. Pause at the bottom for 2 seconds. It's like the difference between speed reading a book and savoring every word. The programming blueprint frequency. Train chest with push-ups 2 to 3 times per week. Your muscles are like students. They need time to process and retain what they've learned between lessons. Volume, 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps with perfect form. Quality over quantity, always. It's better to do 6 perfect reps than 20 sloppy ones, like writing 1 excellent paragraph instead of a page of gibberish. Progression. When you can complete all sets with perfect form at the top of the rep range, it's time to level up. Think of it as earning your promotion. You've proven you can handle the current responsibility, so you're ready for the next challenge. Rest periods, 60 to 90 seconds between sets. Your muscles need time to clear metabolic waste and reload their energy systems, like letting your phone charge between heavy usage. The mindset revolution. Here's what changed everything for me. I stopped treating push-ups like a punishment and started seeing them as a craft, like a chef perfecting a signature dish or an artist mastering a technique. Every rep became an opportunity to get better, not just to get tired. Every set was practice, not just exercise. Every workout was an investment in the person I was becoming, not just burning calories for the person I was. The difference between someone who transforms their physique and someone who stays stuck isn't talent or genetics. It's treating every rep like it matters because it does. Your chest isn't just going to magically appear overnight, like expecting a garden to bloom the day after you plant seeds. But with consistent application of proper mechanics and progressive overload, you'll start seeing changes that make every push-up worth it. The reality check. Most people quit right before the breakthrough. They're like someone learning piano who gives up right before their fingers start finding the keys naturally. The hardest part isn't the exercise. It's pushing through the phase where you're doing everything right, but can't see the results yet. Trust the process. Your body's adapting, your strength is building, and your chest is growing, even when you can't see it happening. Like a tree adding rings you can't see, or a bank account earning compound interest. Which level are you starting with? Drop it in the comments below. Are you beginning with inclines, jumping straight to standard, or are you already working on the advanced stuff? And if you want to turn your entire upper body into a masterpiece using nothing but your body weight, click right here. I've got the complete blueprint waiting for you.